Yo, 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 pimps. All right. This is the big one. Not the big one, but this is the first wave of big earnings this week. Um, Microsoft. Oh, look at that little rally in the close. Uh-oh, straight up the VWAP, too. Look at that. Not bad. All right, Microsoft holding up this 250 level for now. Let's see what happens next. Google doing the same thing, I believe. Nah, Google's bouncing off 104 here. Oh man, it's just right in this demand zone down here. Look at this demand zone. It's bounced out of multiple times. Oh baby, this is gonna be a big one. This is gonna be a big one, folks. Let's get this all set up. Man, a lot of calls coming in on Microsoft. I'm gonna hedge myself with a Nasdaq call, a very very small Nasdaq call. I'm loaded to the tits in shorts right now, so I'm going to do a small, teeny tiny, little baby call, just to hedge myself. Because I think, hey, maybe the shit won't be that bad. Let's see. Let's see what happens. Big earnings and Visa coming up too as well. Visa coming up as well. All right. So what are we expecting on? What are we expecting on Google? So Google. Somebody saw revenue jump 63% year over year. YouTube revenue is ad revenue is up 83% this time. Expect those figures coming closer to 10%. Oof. On average, analysts see Alphabet's total revenue growth moderating to just 13.1% year over year, while earnings are expected to decline 4.4%. Ouch, Google. Sheesh, let's see. That would be a little rough. Ooh, this call's up nicely already. I'm already up 9 big ones. Look at that, folks. Amazon even doing a little rally dance in the close here. All right, though. Whew, this is gonna be crazy. This is gonna be a big one. Let's get a second window up in this bitch. Oh no, I gotta turn on after hours. All right. Whoa, that's a big dingus. Oh, is it a dump? Yep, it's a dump. Big dingus. Look at the dump on Microsoft. Google up. Oh, what's happening? Look at that wick. Look at that wick. What's going on? The Nasdaq's going ape shit too. Oh no, what is happening? Pure madness right now. Pure madness. Oh no. Alright, I gotta find some numbers. Let's see here. My guy Fast Stock Market News. That guy's not really posted much recently. I could look to anyone playing earnings for sure. Oh, there we go. Big green dingus right there. You guys see the spike in that premium on my call? Holy shit. What's happening? What's happening? I still haven't got numbers. Hello? Come on, baby. God damn, that was a wild wick on NASDAQ. And now it's wicking back down. Ha, son of a bitch. I think I'm probably going to hold this overnight, actually. Unless we really get a crazy wick right here. Or we absolutely just dump. Oh, there goes Microsoft. Ouch. Ouch. Down 3% right now, I think, after hours. Down 2.5. And Google going straight up. Look at Google. Look, guys, look. What the fuck? Google going straight up. Microsoft going straight down. What are we to make of this? Oh my gosh. Look at that wick on Google. Wow-wee. But then Microsoft down. Now the Nasdaq sideways. Ah. Oh, look at Google going up. Holy mother meatballs. Nasdaq can't even make up its mind. What does it want to do? I guess I had 5 goddamn seconds to sell that. Now it's too late. that that call went up like $50 in a split second. All right. What do we got? What do we got? Show me the money. Come on. No one has the damn earnings. Is this just all like noise? Have we not even gotten the earnings yet? Rushing Twitter. All right. Ooh, Microsoft misses on earnings, misses on revenue, misses on EPS. Google also misses on revenue, also misses on EPS, but must have something going on for it because it is ripping to the upside, sorta, kinda. Holy my God! Look at the volume on that. Wow. Damn, look at Google. Look at that big green dingus. Then look at the big red dingus. And what do we get? We get Nasdaq going sideways. Of course. Alrighty then. Wow, that's huge. Holy shit. Microsoft missing. Google missing. Brutal. Fuck. I mean, 16. Hey, hey, Google with the $69.69 billion revenue. You love to see that. Well done, Google. You must have asked Elon how to hype up your sales. But a miss from Google and a miss from Microsoft. Oh boy. But Google must be saying something good because that shit is going up. I mean, it is absurd their revenue, 69 million. I mean, billion, I should say. It's just ridiculous. But just barely missed. They had 57.5 billion versus 57.6 expected. But the EPS is $1.21 versus $1.27 expected on EPS. So very slight misses on these. Let's see. Google's still ripping. Microsoft coming down to 243, and now it's kind of doing a rip as well. Very interesting. Drag this bitch over. All right. Well, Google is up like what 4% right now. Let's see what my call is at. Ooh, we're up $9, boys. Look at that. Get excited. Amazon's barely up after hours. Bitcoin is dumping right now. So that's pretty big. Dude, look at Coinbase down 21% today, dude. Oh my God. I'm so upset. I had a put right there. And I got fucking shaken out on that one little green candle. I missed such a huge move. That was very upsetting. That was like $100 and some gain. But anyways, I had mostly wins today. I think I went 3 for 4, so I'm just trying to go for wins. But that would have been nice too, of course, obviously. But holy shit. Back to Google. Google is going a little crazy. So, um, um, trying to find out why it's going up on this, other than it is really not that bad of a miss and it's still very strong. Um, and now Microsoft is not really even doing that much. I mean, Microsoft's kind of rallying right now. Let's see what my Nasdaq calls that. Yo, we're up $18. Holy shit. So we could be setting up for a little rally into tomorrow. I wouldn't be surprised. Oh, look at Nasdaq go. Come on, baby. Let's go, dude. Come on. Make that call print. I'm ready to just take another little gainer right at the end of the day. Why not? Yeah. Holy shit, it's hotter than hell in my apartment. Microsoft. Look at that. Microsoft's like sideways, dude, of course. It's basically back to this level at 250. Google's just like chopping like crazy up here. Um, might just take profit on this. Let's see. Let's see. Let's see. Let's just see. And now we're coming back down. Now we're going back up. Just back and forth, back and forth. What's gonna happen? Amazon about up 1% or 0.5%. Still holding that short. I'm definitely holding that through their earnings because I think they are going to be abysmal. Alright. Give it another minute or so, see what happens on NASDAQ. I'm trying to figure out what the hell. Google must have said something nice. Damn, so that's 11% decrease over earnings from this period last year. So for whatever reason, that means it goes up. I guess I mean it has been dumping into its earnings, so it could just be a classic, just like Facebook and Netflix, where bad news is good news. Not so bad news is good news, I guess. Market's expecting terrible news apparently, but I guess it's at a bouncing point, and I did point out it was in a little bit of a demand zone, so not shocked by this. That's why I grabbed a little call to make sure I didn't get absolutely roasted. I don't think we're going to have a huge gap up tomorrow. That would be crazy in the FOMC. That's why I kind of want to sell this call. But Nasdaq's still ripping, man. Microsoft. Look at that. These both had misses. Oh, Google is going crazy, dude. Look at Google go. Oh my god, that is a big old green dingus. Oh, this one. Fuck you. Holy shit. Oh, very nice. Damn, that was easy. Alright, I'll take my 35 shekels. I don't give a damn. Oh, maybe it's not done. Are we done? Amazon's up 1% after hours. We're up 40 bucks on this. Just like a little afterthought. Thank God I grabbed that. See if I get filled. Come on, baby. What do I have? Oh. Am I gonna get filled? Alright. That'll work. Hey, for 30 bucks, why not? Now watch it completely rip now that I sold that. Anyways, what an earnings, I guess. I mean, they both missed, but hey, they go up. So that's the market we're in right now. I think everything is affected by the FOMC meeting tomorrow. If this weren't heading in FOMC, I would think this wouldn't happen. But FOMC just is it's fucking everything. So I'm gonna just go over my recap today. So I got a little athletic today. I did a lot of trades today. And we pulled out a nice green day with a little win right there too. So I think I made back what I lost yesterday, anyways. So first things first, 648. What did I do? I grab a SPY put. Let me get back. SPY chart's a complete mess, but so what? Let's just go to SPX. Alrighty then. So 648. Ultimately, the conviction on this was, like I pointed out yesterday in my video, if you guys watched that, we had a big ol' head and shoulders. And what did we do at the open today? We clapped straight through the neckline, shoulder, head, shoulder up there. And I'm watching, I'm seeing some chop, and I see it just resisting this level right here at 39.50. just bouncing, bouncing, bouncing. I grab a little put right there, and I held that basically all day. I mean, the market came straight down today. There were multiple times I could have averaged down a little bit on it, but I just let it go and do its own thing. I ended up selling it at the end of the day, which I'm kind of happy I did, but not the end of the day, close to the end of the day. Um, I took a $44 gain on that. Next up, I averaged down on my Apple put slightly, a nice little average down. So now I have one at a $478 average or a price, and another one at $410. So a really small average down on that. Whoa, that was a big wick on the Nasdaq. What the hell's going on there? Um, because I think based on the setup, Apple's setting up for some downside, I believe. I mean, also had a big head and shoulders up here, even though it's kind of after hours. Here, I'll turn after hours off. I don't want to see this shit. Still kind of a head and shoulders. Shoulder, head up there. Then we dump. So, average down on that. Now it's a matter of if we can break below 150 for Apple. Damn, Nasdaq is going still a little bit. Uh, so average down on that. Spy call. So this was just a tiny. I was trying to scalp just a little gain, and there was a chance I was up like 20 bucks on it. I didn't take it. Regret not taking it, of course. But all in all, I'm kind of happy I just got out of it with a tiny little scrape. So where'd I grab this bad boy? 9,424 sold at 940. Oh yeah, so I saw the break of this trend line I have right here. Grab the call right there. We come up here, reject that, bounce off. I end up selling right there. I'm just like, it's not looking good. We get two engulfing candles. I'm like, this is a little, it's a little bit of a too bearish of a day for me to actually be convinced of a call. So I end up taking a tiny little loss for 13 bucks. No big deal. Sold that. I'm out. Coinbase. So this one stings a lot. I mean, I didn't realize Coinbase had SEC news come out today. I saw it was dumping, but then of course I saw the SEC news after I did the trade. But conviction on this is just pretty simple. This is almost too easy. I'm very upset. I just was not confident that we were gonna sell off this hard today. I thought we were just gonna kind of chop a little more today going into these earnings, but holy shit, did Coinbase dump? I mean, it's very standard. Just test this level bounce. We're testing, consolidating right at this fib level. Just a clear like trend line support right here. Breaks through it. I grab a put right there. I end up selling it down here for only a $20 gain. My other reason for not holding it is the IV on these these puts are just absurd. 168%. So, gotta look at these puts. They're up like 1,400%. What? Oh my god. No, that's not right. That's like 500%. Why those numbers are all bugged. Anyways, it was a $55 put. It ends up being in the money. It could have doubled. I'm just an idiot. I mean, I've been roasted sometimes on Coinbase. I've seen such perfect setups on Coinbase sometimes, and they just completely flip on me in the market. Where there was a huge big green dingus on the Nasdaq, and I just didn't want to throw away the pretty decent day I was having. So I'm like, 20 bucks, I'm taking it. I'm out. It could have been like way more. So that sucks. Anyways, next up, Apple put. This was just a very small win. Um, I just see that SPY was struggling majorly at this point, and Apple came up here. We're at the top of this channel. Look at that trend line. And it rejected. Look at that wick and rejection right off of that wick reject, and we get a big dump. So I see the break of this level at 152. Grab one little put right there. Stupid headset. Grab a tiny little put. We're coming up. I'm just like, Apple's been really strong today. I mean, Apple is doing this while SPY and NASDAQ were hardly moving up. Apple had a really strong day today, so I was worried about that. It would lead the market out of a full-on dump. So I took my profit on that for like 17 bucks. Tiny little base hits I'm happy with. I'll take them. Next up, what do we got? Oh yeah, I took my profit on the SPY call like I talked about. So this one is kind of just a it's only 150 bucks, and I feel like the market's gonna dump anyways, so I might as well because I'm already balls deep in these contracts. So I'm in these puts, these 250. I know they're way out of the money, major leap puts, but who knows? Anything can happen. Um, I grabbed three more, so I had three at a terrible average price. I grabbed three more for 150 bucks to bring the average down to like $1.68 on the contracts. I have six of them now. Um, so I averaged down on that. It would be a miracle if they ended in the money. I only got like 3 weeks on the thing, but if there's a chance I can get out of that trade without completely losing my ass, I'm gonna take it. And unless the Nasdaq can hold this fib level right here at 293.50, um, it all depends on the FOMC tomorrow. So it's hard to like look at this technically with any kind of technical analysis and not be completely blinded by the fact that Jerome Powell could come out and say something that ruins everything anyways tomorrow. So I don't know. It looks kind of like we're in a falling sort of channel. Just gonna play that. We could come up here and tap 296 and reject off of that tomorrow. Who knows? Um, and now Nasdaq is kind of still up a little bit after hours. Amazon's really up a percent after hours. God damn, Amazon. Am I gonna regret not taking that profit on that Amazon short? I don't think so. We'll see. Um, what else did I do? Oh yeah, then I grabbed five more shorts on Amazon. Five more shares. I sold five more shares short on Amazon to bring my total to 30 shares short at a average price of $120 basically, which in my opinion is very high risk, very high reward to very low risk, I should say. My risk being basically 125. We break over that and I'm out. I take my L. That would be a $350 loss. Upside is all of this. Yeah, and that's basically it. I mean, my conviction is that Amazon. We know Amazon got destroyed by Rivian last quarter because Rivian lost them a lot of money. And what did Rivian do again this quarter? You look at the end of the quarter in March. Where are we at? So end of last quarter in March, Rivian's up here at 50. Or yeah, the end of the first quarter, Rivian's up at 50. So then through April, May, and June, Rivian closes at 25. So they are 26. So they're going to still take a huge loss on that, which I don't think a lot of people are factoring in. And then just the nature of everything else going on. We know Walmart got hammered. The retail, the consumer is getting hammered. So they're getting destroyed by inflation. They are getting destroyed by gas prices, which remember last quarter they were still very high, the gas prices. It's only been recently that gas prices have dumped. I mean, for up until like the tail end of June, gas prices were still really high. So think about that. They from here to here, they were still dealing with very high gas prices. Um, and now Shopify came out and they had terrible news about e-commerce. They're talking about how people aren't buying as much shit now online. So um, that's why all these things just make me wonder why Amazon has just been completely ripping recently. Other than the Prime Day news, they were like, "Look, we sold all this shit on Prime Day," which is like, all right, cool. But what about Rivian and what about inflation? So that's the conviction on that. Hopefully they don't have the best earnings ever because they could just shred right into the stratosphere. But I highly, highly doubt that in this market. I mean, Facebook was like the craziest earnings I think I've seen this year, uh, where they did this went from like 160 basically all the way up to like one or like 200. So that was like a crazy bounce they had. I don't see Amazon doing that. I think Facebook is an anomaly. I think Facebook is just a really weird stock. But I have been wrong before. So timestamp this, and you can come back and laugh at me when I am. I'm sitting here watching Amazon go up 20% in the earnings. Um, but then you look at this trend line and the rejection of it up here, just perfect rejection. Hard supply zone up here. Look at the sellers sitting up here. There's so many sellers just sitting here waiting still. All these sell orders that didn't get filled up here, just waiting. So yeah, that's about all I got for y'all. Very interesting earnings. I think Google's still going up a little bit. Like the Nasdaq kind of peaked right there. Hey, I'm glad I took my profit. That was good. good time to do so. I'd be shocked if we gap up tomorrow. I think we're gonna open up perfectly even tomorrow because just going to the FOMC, I see no reason for the future markets to dump or rally overnight. But we shall see. Uh, what else? What else? Oh, Microsoft. Microsoft's still down like 1% or like 2% after hours. So that's a what about Visa? Visa up 1%. So um, very sort of anticlimactic earnings. We just had misses on both sides, but Microsoft only down 1%. I think a lot of it was priced in already on Microsoft. It's kind of been dumping this whole week. I mean, it went from like 260 down to like 250. Wow, is that a big Head and Shoulders? How did I not see that? Oh God. So same with Google. So I think the misses were already priced in. Now Google, look at the break of this bear flag. I mean, shit, man. I can't believe I missed that. I forgot Google got the split, so I'm like, I never touched Google because their freaking options are so expensive. But now I forgot they got the split. I could have grabbed the options. Look at that. Oh, it's so perfect. And it retested that. Fuck. It's alright. That's alright. I was actually watching this. I got 2 viewers. Hell yeah, dude. I'm huge. How about W in chat? What's Bitcoin doing? So Bitcoin needs some support at 20,000 or she is donezo. Weeble, you piece of shit. Swim doesn't let me just look up Bitcoin, so I have to use Weeble. This is what I'm seeing on Bitcoin. I know everyone draws these cute little lines, but this was doing a wedge, so I had this wedge up here, and it was a breakout to the upside. Uh, I had this wedge formed already drawn on here. So we broke to the upside, but only broke very little, very small amount out of that wedge. And wedges tend to extend themselves, so now we know the wedge is extended up here. Look at that cute little wedge. Oh. So nice little bull flag. It's doing exactly what it did over here. Same exact thing. Made a nice bull flag once it broke out. And the thing about this bull flag is that if it doesn't hold support right here, it's like basically 20,000. So it just has to bounce off 20,000, or else I imagine we're getting next leg down to like 16 or 15 in that range. Damn, shit's up after hours. What's Baba doing? Damn, Baba's been a mess. It's hardly even holding up $100. Um, oh, all in all, what was my P&L for the day? Where's my phone at? Whatever. P&L, wait, 17 plus 6. Three 123 for the day. So yeah, solid day. I basically made everything I mean, if I could make 123 a day, that'd be fantastic for what I'm trying to do. My win rate was fantastic today. We had I might count this for a loss, the Coinbase one, because that one should have literally doubled. So that one that really sucked watching that all day. But win rate was basically 4 for 5, and my only loss was $13. So I thought today was kind of an ass day for trading. Unless you were just like already in puts, which I basically was. But I'm thrilled with that. I mean, there was a lot of rough candles today. Like holy shit, Spy did some weird shit over here from like 9 o'clock till like 11. Man, look at this green candle. What the hell is that? Straight up to VWAP and then straight back down. Like what is even that? But Spy could just not break VWAP. I mean, it broke it, reject, broke, reject, broke, tested, reject. The 15-minute 21 EMA today was just rock solid. Look at that. I mean, anytime I was getting a little panicked about my put, I just zoom out, look at that. Uh-oh, wick up to that, wick up to that, wick up, hard reject off of that. It was just too easy. And then look at that, another wick up to that one, that green line. Too easy. That was fantabulous. So, yeah, Tech is leading the market down. I mean, it led the market up, so naturally it's going to lead it back down. But right now, look at Nasdaq at this key fib level right here at 293.50. SPY also right at a key fib right here at 390 basically, or let's say whatever it is on SPX, basically 3910 or 3900. So these are bounce levels. These are levels where I said I shouldn't get too bearish until we're below that, but I think with the recent news from Shopify and Walmart, it's just kind of, I think it's kind of a done deal. And I might be early to the trade, we'll see, but I think it's, I was staying bearish this entire time. When I'm going on Twitter and I'm seeing bears being like, oh no, I'm covering my position because we're getting a big rally, I just zoom out and I'm like, what are you talking about, dude? We've done this how many times this year? We got one of those, two of those, three of them, four of them, five. This is the fifth one, and we just bounce up like 10 or 12% every time. It's like, this is nothing new. What has changed besides a few like, ooh, consumer index numbers came out and they're not as bad as we thought they'd be. That's basically the news of everything. When the news of everything in the market is rallying because the news of everything is not as bad as we thought, that is not a rally that's going to hold up. When the rally is like, why is it rallying? Well, it's not as bad as everyone thought it was going to be. It's like, oh, okay. Well, is it getting any better? No. Is the Fed getting any less aggressive? No. So, I don't know. It seems kind of obvious to me, but sometimes the market does go into the bad news equals price goes up mentality where it just does that. I think this is just a classic. You zoom out on the weekly, just another classic. We touch the 30 RSI, we get a bounce. We touch it over here, we get a bounce. It just has to bounce so the bears can pull it back down. And you felt that. You felt the bears like literally just go to lunch. Like look at this. Look at these days over here. The bears, they just gone to lunch and they never came back. I mean, they're just gone. And now the bears are back because we finally got some actual bad news, I guess. God, my nose is itching like crazy. So this was a perfect like golden goose right here. I'm really upset I missed this. I was already in puts, so but look at that goose. I mean, just you tap the 21, you reject that level. Just that would have been so easy. I bet somebody caught that and made a bank off that. Anyways, guys, crazy little earnings we had. Thanks for coming in the stream, whoever's watching. I don't know, no one's talking, but yeah, we'll see. I'm gonna definitely live stream the FOMC tomorrow. Fuck, I can't wait, dude. I'm not gonna be able to sleep tonight. Holy moly, I can't wait. Let's see. I'm gonna check what other earnings do we got for tomorrow. I know we got some big ones. At least, yeah, Meta tomorrow. Oh baby. Jeez, I don't know what to think about Meta. What else do we got? I think we got Qualcomm tomorrow as well. Or is Qualcomm today? Or yeah. Yep, Qualcomm tomorrow too. That's a big one. I'm thinking I might short Qualcomm. Let's see. Qualcomm is channel it's sitting in. What do we think? Is that a bear flag, or are we just gonna break out of that channel to the downside, or a bull flag? It is at the top of the flagpole. I don't know. Seems a little sus. Ooh, we bounce right here though off that level. That would be. Qualcomm has just been ripping recently. Holy. Anyways, folks, that's all I got. That's all I got for today. I'm probably gonna look at some charts and I'll drop another video on my plans for tomorrow. But otherwise, I'm going to the goddamn pool today. I'm dying today. It's so hot. It's gonna be 100. Anyways, I'll catch you guys later. Peace.